Oh, good morning, everyone. It is January 1st, 2022, and I'm home alone because I tested positive for COVID. So I'm basically going just stir wild crazy. But you know what, today we are just gonna get together a little to-do list because your girl can just not have any sense of structure in her day. I just need to get some things done, you know? Okay, this is the reality of this, is I don't feel sick. I've just tested positive. I think it's harder to be home, to be stuck at home when you feel normal than when you feel sick. Like, I would have a way easier time just like laying around all day if I actually felt like I needed to lay around all day. But since the case is I don't feel that way, I'm thinking I'm gonna film a little video while I do. But also I feel like I've been wearing this sweater in every recording of myself or picture of myself recently, I promise. I have other clothes. My big plans today. I'm gonna shed a few tears and I'm gonna take down the Christmas decorations. Okay, I always felt like my dad was the Grinch a little bit growing up because he was always the person, like the day on like January 1st, he was like kind of ready to take down Christmas decorations. But then my grandma moved in when I was in college at some point, and her birthday is January 6th. And so they agreed on the fact that like Christmas decorations could stay up until after grandma's birthday. And my parents live in Glendale, California, which like has a large Armenian population. And January 6th is Armenian Christmas. And I don't remember why exactly they celebrate Christmas on that day, but it's really normal like in their neighborhood and everything to keep up Christmas decorations until after January 6th. Okay, enough of that. Elijah is gonna sob tears when he comes home and sees that there's no Christmas decorations. But we've actually been separated since I tested positive. So he's actually been sleeping. We have a detached studio from our house. You know, sometimes we call it a studio, sometimes we call it a man cave. I like to lean on the side of studio because I feel like at least I still have some part in that space. But anyway, we have a pull-out couch in there, like a, what is it called? Not a trundle, yeah, we have one of those. So he's been sleeping in there and I've been sleeping in our big old bed. You guys, new year, new season, new decorations, new home decor to come. So stay tuned. All I've done so far today is text my best friend. I wrapped a Christmas present and I washed my face and I brushed my teeth and I made a coffee. And oh my gosh, okay, but I need to show you that. Look how flipping cute this cup is. I can't even, look at the handle, so cute. And it's kind of like, how do you explain this? Like, it looks like it kind of has like, this is not what it looks like, but it kind of looks like it has like maybe like thumbprints in, okay, it's basically just not smooth. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know, you guys, we'll see where this day takes us, but let me tell you, I'm not meant to be a stay-at-home anybody. I don't know about you, but I just get really stir crazy. What do they call it? I think they call it cabin fever. Like, yeah, I think I legitimately get sick when I stay home, not the opposite. So I need to make a big to-do list, get big things done. I might organize this outside shed. Honestly, you guys, I'm feeling a little ambitious, so we'll see how much I actually get done on this list. But I think first things first, I am gonna do a workout. Okay, so like what's up next on today's agenda? I think I'm gonna go for a quick walk. I think I might make myself a coffee and enjoy a little stroll. I wouldn't be lying if this was gonna be my third cup. Yep, third and don't worry, final cup of coffee. Okay, so here we go. I know you're all worried that after that workout that I was just gonna dehydrate my body more by making myself a third coffee, but don't worry, you guys. I am staying hydrated today, okay? I gotta find my water. And let me show you. Okay, I actually love this thing. We got this for our wedding registry, but don't mind the fact that I need to put these clean dishes away. We don't have a dishwasher, so I'm kind of like constantly doing dishes. So we got this. I don't even know what this is called, but basically it's an alkaline water filter that you can attach to your faucet, and you just like twist the little knob and you can either have tap water or you can have filtered water. And I swear by this. Like, I love this. Elijah thinks it's a hoax, but no. Are you kidding me? Only the finest for you, babe. About to go for a little walk, but I just had this thought, like, you know, this is day 2 for me of being home by myself, and I just kind of was reflecting on when like everything first started and we were all having to quarantine and all this stuff, and I had scares of having, you know, testing positive before and all these things, and I just feel like I've recognized growth in myself in this last year, where like a year ago, spending time alone with just me was actually scary.
Hi from afar.
This is called long distance relationship. As I was saying, this is just growth I've noticed in myself, where a year ago I don't think I would have been able to stay home alone. Like, I legit remember the thought of it causing me to like have a panic attack. Like, I just was so much anxiety about having to be alone with myself. And it's interesting. I think when you, I don't know, this is what I've begun to process. Like, when you don't allow yourself to feel the emotion, being alone in the emotion is so scary, because that emotion is scary to you because you've never let yourself feel it. And so I think I've grown, and this has been a journey that I've been on for a couple years, but growing in allowing myself to feel the emotion, like it being okay to feel sad, it being okay to feel scared, it being okay to feel angry even. Like, anger was such an emotion that really terrified me. I just felt like I couldn't be angry. And there's something about actually letting yourself feel those emotions and being okay with whatever you feel. There's no wrong or right emotion. Emotions are just indicators of something. But I think when for years you haven't allowed yourself to feel that emotion, that's when it becomes scary, because you actually have all these emotions that are piled up deep, and all these ways that you feel about yourself that you've never allowed yourself to consciously acknowledge. Like, subconsciously they're there, or even you know they're there, but you're keeping yourself busy enough so that you don't actually have to acknowledge them. That was my problem. So, like, the fact that I can stay at home alone on New Year's Eve and not have all these negative thoughts about myself, like, I don't know, it's just huge growth. And I've begun to ask, like, well, what causes it to be, what has caused that change to happen? What has caused that growth to happen? And obviously the Lord. Obviously He's so kind, and He's patient in our process of learning to love ourselves well. But it really has been that journey. It's been learning to love myself well. And He is so patient, and He is so kind in that process, but He's not scared of any emotion that you have. He's not scared of you not even loving yourself well. That doesn't scare Him. He's right there, you know, He's there loving you in that process. And I'm so thankful for the people that have surrounded me in the last couple years of my life that have really encouraged this healing journey that I've been on, and have been someone to talk to and to get feedback from. And yeah, I don't know, I just felt like sharing that, and maybe just even encouraging you, like, if there's emotions that you've suppressed and there's thoughts that you've had about yourself that you haven't wanted to confront, like, to actually acknowledge them and bring them to the Lord, and ask Him what He thinks about it, and get His thoughts for you, and put those at the forefront of your mind. And when those other negative thoughts come in and try to knock on the door of your mind, to look at them, confront them, and tell them to go away. Like, they're not invited. And I think that sounds really simple, and of course there's really hard days, but sometimes it's the practice that makes perfect, in a sense. It takes practice to be able to easily slam the door on those emotions. And now they're so foreign that when they arrive in my mind, in my thoughts, they feel so out of place. They feel so out of place. But I'll tell you, it's a process, and you have to be willing to go on that journey. So I don't know, I just want to encourage you in the start of this new year to just go on that journey of loving yourself well, and bringing your whole self to the Lord. Like, those places that you've been scared to show anybody or tell anybody about, like, He wants to see those places. Goodbye Christmas. It's happening. It's going to happen right now. So one thing to note, this year for Christmas stuff, I went to Home Goods and got so much, like, wrapping paper, but it's kind of just lived in this bag. Wrapping stuff, etc. But then I also went to Target, and I just got these, like, storage bins, which we'll just store in our outside storage, but our little storage closet. But these I figured would be for, like, tree decor stuff, and then I thought this would be for home decor. But I'm realizing I don't have a box for, like, stockings and just, like, our other Christmas decorations. So, but for now, I'm just gonna get going at it. So, here we go. Okay, you guys, this is really sad day for Elijah. I I'm pretty certain he's going to be the most sad about where this is about to end up. So let's just say our goodbyes, and great job. Well done. Merry Christmas. There it goes. Okay, so as you saw halfway through that, I realized I needed to get a bigger storage bin for our Christmas decorations. So I'm gonna order one and pick it up at Target. But you guys, this Christmas was the first Christmas. Like, obviously last Christmas, Elijah and I, we were married. I don't know, for some reason, like, our home didn't feel Christmassy, and we just hadn't really established any like Christmas traditions at that point. This year felt like the first time that we really experienced Christmas together and created like traditions and things for ourselves. And this year, Elijah and I just found an evening in between all those different Christmas celebrations. We just exchanged gifts ourselves and kind of celebrated Christmas together. And so it was super special, and that kind of the first time that we've really done that. Like last year, it was like, I think we just like opened gifts on the way to the airport or something. Like, it was just so not super special. But this year was so, I don't know, there was something, it was like my favorite part probably, where we took an evening in between, like I said, the different Christmas celebrations, and we like put on our pajamas and sat down and opened our stockings. We just like both had filled them to the brim, which is just super fun. And you just like got to watch each other's reactions as they opened the little things that were in their stockings. And both were super excited to give each other these gifts. And I don't know, it's cool because you're like laying foundations for kind of what's going to be your normal for, you know, the next however many years. One of my favorite things that Elijah did, actually, beyond any of the gifts, he wrote me a letter, and I just started to cry. And I don't think I've shared this before, but kind of something between Elijah and I is that I am like a words of affirmation person. So like, I love letters, I love notes, I love receiving words of affirmation. And I've expressed to Elijah, like, I really would love if you just like told me something, or if you just wrote me a note. And it's kind of been this love language of mine that's like hard for him to kind of respond to or do. And so the fact that he wrote me a letter on Christmas, like on top of giving me like actual material. It's about 5 o'clock. Wait, is that true? No, it's about 4. It's about 4 o'clock, and I'm just gonna go for a walk now. This is what's on today's juice menu. Been quite a while since I've made juice, so bear with me here, but I've always loved lemon, apple, ginger juice, so we are going for it. I just cannot wait to have some of this. Because your girl's been spending about $8 a day getting a fresh squeezed juice at the juice bar. And it's just time. I own my own juicer. Like, I can't be doing that. So here's some more juice in 2022. This kind of has a bit of a froth, so it just kind of separates. So I'm just stirring it out a bit. And then, without further ado, cheers. Hi guys, thanks for joining me today. I feel so tired. It's only like 6:30, but I can tell like my body's totally kind of, you know, snapping back and just recovering. I mean, I haven't been really sick, but even when you're fighting something, your body's just a little bit more tired than usual. So I just feel tired, but I had so much fun recording this video and it kept me entertained today while stuck at home. But let me know what kind of videos you want to watch. Like, do you enjoy these day in the life videos? Do you like chats with Elijah and I? Do you want to see me making more juices? Like, just let me know in the comments below. So here's the start of 2022. Didn't think I'd be sitting in my home quarantined for the start of it, but here we are. So hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next video.